Heather, we are once again on the road. Where have we come to this time?
Today we are in Louisbourg at the S&L Railway station, which actually has been turned into a museum and kind of an exhibit. So we're going to take a look around and see what they have to offer. I'm excited.
I love trains, so I'm looking forward to this.
You love trains.
I love trains, yes.
That's good.
So the station was actually built in 1895.
1895.
Which makes it a heritage property.
Absolutely.
So we're going to go in and check it out.
Let's do it. So we are here in the museum, and I have a couple of experts. I would say experts. You guys are pretty well versed in the railway business. Why don't you introduce yourselves?
I'm Emma, and this is Erin.
And Erin, so you guys are on grants, right? Like you guys are summer students on grants?
Yeah, so we're paid purely by the government.
Yes.
So they're giving it to the station so we have workers here.
Absolutely. And you kind of have like a connection, like a real personal connection
Yeah,
to this
so my
museum?
grandfather was the one of the main curators of the station.
Awesome.
So a lot of my childhood was spent here with the artifacts, picking up little tiny bits of information.
Definitely. So you guys have to know your information when you come here, and
Yes.
yeah. So we're gonna put you to the test.
Put this to the test.
Perfect. So this is our first stop. So why don't you tell us what room we're in?
So this is the station master's room. So this is where he would have spent a lot of his time at this very desk. His job was extremely important. He kept all the ledgers. He made sure every train was on time and in the right spot.
Very cool.
And this is all original stuff, correct?
Almost all of it is, yes. The building was left vacant after the station pulled out, and the museum pulled in right after.
Here's my ticket to Glace Bay. I'm going home.
Oh yeah, look at that.
So I see that this is the marine room, and obviously we're in Louisbourg, so there's some connection there.
So of course, marine is a huge part of our history. Going all the way back to the fortress, this is the original reason for the Louisbourg story. So as you see here, we have a lot of ships that were named Louisbourg after the town itself.
Definitely.
But other than that, marine is a huge history of ours. All the people are fishermen, all the townspeople, they grew up on the water.
Definitely. And what's this box thing here?
This is a dory horn. This would be used for navigation in fog and such.
Absolutely.
And communications.
Does it work?
Yes, give it a pull.
Yeah, give it a pull, Heather.
Woo!
Oh, do it again.
I'm bringing that into the office.
It's all right. Your laugh is as loud as that anyway.
So we're now in the living room, and I know you both work here all of the time. And Emma, I hear there might be a little bit of paranormal activity going on in here.
Yes, we are a very haunted building. Always lights flickering, doors opening, the floor creaks when nobody's upstairs. And this is the wheelchair.
This particular
She
item.
is a very old wheelchair. As you can tell, wheelchairs nowadays look very different.
Right.
But this was donated to us as an artifact. And we do find that sometimes we'll be downstairs and you'll hear the rolling, and it rolls either across the room or right to the banister over there.
And like right to the banister is like out and
You
a
gotta
turn and like right out here. So maybe I'll see a ghost.
We've had to start locking the wheels to stop it from moving because it was almost every single day it would happen.
That's amazing.
She was a bit active.
Ooh, spooky. So, Chad, remember when we went to the Miners Museum and there was kind of a mannequin there with the mask on? I feel like it's kind of a theme. Look at this guy. He's obviously a conductor.
He's looking quite dapper.
Very dapper. I think you should try this on.
I think this one would look better on me compared to.
Yes, on you, yes.
Yeah,
I don't think it's my size.
Yeah, and you look better in the full mask and miners equipment anyway from the Miners Museum.
So, why don't you tell us what this building is?
So this building was our luggage room. So right after you'd see a boxcar pull up with all the luggage on board, you'd have some big strong men who would pull all the luggage into this room, whether it was personal or store-bought luggage.
So
Want to open it up?
Yeah, what do
so
you actually
this-
have in here now, though?
So nowadays, if you see this big heavy door, nowadays this is more of a, we have our model in here, sorry.
Okay.
So this is sort of shows what the Louisbourg train would have looked like back in the day. It's not fully complete, but it gives a bit of an idea.
Definitely.
There's the train station over there.
Yeah, look, here we are. What's that?
I'm coming.
This is us waving.
Very cool.
Very.
Put your hands on it. And you push and he pulls.
Oh my God, we're all fast backwards.
So now the same way.
Oh my Lanta. I am so brave. You are brave. Okay, and we'll stop here. And I guess like pulling up too, like that'll stop it?
Yeah.
No, you did it?
No, you stopped it. Oh, sorry, there you go.
No, that's okay.
Alright,
I'm good.
So if I push down, no, it only goes one way, does it?
No, so it's both ways. It's quite hard to get a hold of though. Usually you need a bit of a rolling start, so you put your foot out here.
Oh,
Now you start pushing.
Oh, right, okay.
it's scary going back.
Oh my God, this is so cool. I've always wanted to do this. I feel like I'm in a cartoon.
So you can only imagine this on a very steep or very steep hill.
Yeah, no.
And the only thing you would have had to hold on to was this, which was constantly picking up speed.
Imagine going down a hill backwards on this. So I'm here with Wendy Stevens, and Wendy's going to tell us a little bit about the fundraiser that they have going on for this caboose.
Yes, our caboose was in quite hard shape over the last 3 or 4 years or more, just from the weather, etc. But it's on Main Street in Louisbourg, and it's the facade. People sort of recognize the caboose, and they sort of love to see it in good form. So we decided as a group, following a strategic plan in 2019, that we're going to fix this caboose up. And we were lucky enough to get a grant to start us off from the municipality. And along with that and some fundraising, we've been successful. We've raised about just close to half of the funds that we're looking for to have this refurbished. We're looking at approximately $40,000 that we're trying to raise to complete the caboose. We're just around halfway with this caboose. This side, they've ripped off the whole side of the caboose and replaced all the wood, added new windows, and fixed the small little box on the top of the caboose. That's where the person sitting at the end of the train would sit to look to see how things are going. So it's ready soon for a nice coat of yellow paint and the S&L name on the side. So through local donations, through in-kind donations from various people in the community, through people that have reached out from across the Maritimes, Nova Scotia, Cape Breton, and our local communities, we were fortunate enough to raise over $18,000 so far.
Yeah.
So we're still moving along, and we're hoping to get to that 40,000 mark.
Almost halfway there.
Yeah, and like I say, when you first come into the town, this is what you see. So we want to have it looking good, and
Absolutely.
we appreciate everyone that has helped us get this far.
Definitely, you can't miss the caboose.
So the seats up here, you would have been sitting for a very long time, so they would have actually had horsehair and springs as the cushions. So not very comfortable, but much nicer than this hard wood.
Yeah, fair enough.
How's driving the caboose,
Not
Chad?
driving it, but you got quite the view. And spiders. Lots of spiders.
That's okay.
You all right there? You can get down?
I don't want to fall off the train. Mama fell out, tossed throw Mama from the train? Is that what it's called? It's a movie.
This is the caboose. You can see in there. They're currently restoring it.
Excuse me, ma'am. Are you waiting for a train?